Field Trips features real field stories told by real ASCE members.
Hi, I'm Lucky Nagarajan. This is my field trip. It was a bitter cold, glorious day in Aberdeenite, what we affectionately call Aberdeen, South Dakota. Who goes to South Dakota? We geotechnical engineers go there only because we want to investigate wind farm project sites. It was really cold winter day. Flights were missed, everything was delayed, but I made it to the hotel very late night. After midnight, all I wanted to do was sleep. I go to bed, wake up in the morning, I come down to breakfast place. I see a lot of white people, tall, burly, and wearing hunting gear. I am a little startled, and they are completely in silence when they look at a dark-skinned, petite woman wearing a hard hat, neon vest. I just walk past them. I go to the front desk and I say, what is all this about? And she does not even blink, completely confused, tells me, you didn't know? This is the first day of pheasant hunting. I'm thinking, pheasant? What does it mean? I go on Google on my phone and I Google pheasant. Pheasant is just like a turkey, a bird, and people eat it. And I was like, oh my God. I'm thinking about this and I hear someone call my name, Lucky. I turn around, my drilling crew is here. And they say, are you ready? We get in the truck, I have my truck, they have their truck. We get in the truck, head towards the sites that we have to go to do our soil testing. We get up to the first site, which is a cattle farm. Holy cow. And we stand in front of this. We get off our trucks, we stand in front of this fence, barbed wire fence, huge fence, and there is a handwritten note there which says, make sure to close the gate right after. Don't lose the cattle. Noted. We get in the fenced area. We set up our CPT rig, start the test, finish the test, and next thing for me to do is a soil resistivity test. So I get out of the CPT truck while the drillers are packing up. I come down and I start setting up the gear, the probes, the wires, everything else that I need. When we got up to the barbed wire, we saw all of this cattle way away from us. Probably I saw like 25, 30 holy cows. They all looked beautiful, majestic, and adorable from afar. I go on my way of doing my business. Few minutes later, I see the drilling crew has completed everything. They start driving the truck out of the fence without saying anything to me. That was fine. They leave, they close the fence, they leave. Go to the next site. I'm down there. It's very silent. It's just the cold, bitter cold, wind, land, and of course, the cattle. I raise my head and I see all of this cattle moved up towards where I was. And there is this one cattle that's holy cow, that's very curious and comes very close to the equipment. She's adorable and I get startled, but we do something fun. Every time I take the hammer and hit on the probe, I hear her say, moo. So we play a game, I hit twice, she says twice. This was fun. And then I decided to call her Lulu. I get on my work, write down all the measurements, pack up. While packing up, I'm thinking, I better get my things done quick. If not, Holy Cow is going to get me and want to try a vegetarian. Lulu all this time is right around me, and then I pack up everything, put back in my truck, and I say goodbye to Lulu, Bessie, Buttercup, Daisy. Yes, we definitely bonded. Then all the other cows leave, and Lulu just follows my truck. Then I get up to the fence, open the fence, I drive outside the fence, and then I realized how tiny I am. The fence is so stubborn, and with all my might, I'm trying to close the fence. The latch is not moving, and I think, oh my God, what am I going to do now? I call the drillers. They're 25 minutes away, and they're not thrilled to come back. I do what I can do, wait for someone to show up in the middle of nowhere, and wishing for a miracle. And as I'm waiting, universe is not helping me. It gets colder. Then I see snow flurries coming down. And Lulu is still watching me. Few minutes later, which felt like eternity, I see this pipe far, far away and the smoke coming out of it. I get excited. I start waving frantically. I don't even know if the person is looking at me, and it happens to be a tractor. It comes close, but it makes a turn on the dirt road and it's gone. Then I wait again, and a few minutes later, I see this truck, giant truck, driving straight towards me, which makes me even more excited. This time, I move closer to the center of the gravel road and start dancing with all the moves I have as a Hollywood or a Bollywood heroine. The truck stops right in front of me. I see two hunters who are sitting in the front seat. They have their hunting gear on. They look tired. They probably were pitching a tent the whole night. They have sunglasses. I don't even see their faces or their eyes. I say, "Hi, I'm Lucky. I need help." Pin drop silence. And then I see back of the bed of the truck, there is a dead deer too. That makes my heart beat faster. And after I tell them the story, the driver gets off the truck, doesn't say a word, goes to the fence, closes the fence and puts the latch on as it was as light as feather. And then walks back, nods at me, gets in the truck, and just drives off. Here I am, standing, not kidnapped, not shot, but helped. How cool is this, right? And then I get in the truck, I see Lulu still standing there, say goodbye to Lulu, and then just get on with my work. So the whole thing is, Geotech goes to South Dakota for soil resistivity, Holy Cow, and a hunter squad. Can you even imagine how glamorous geotechnical industry is? Lucky Nagarajan, that's my story for the field trip. Thank you.
Field Trips is a production of ASCE and the Geo-Institute.